I was in a town in Britain where there is very little parking. Incidentally, I'm recovering from a brain tumor, which means I get tired quite quickly. I can't get a disabled badge because you can only have one in Britain if your disability is guaranteed to last over 3 years, and hopefully I will get less tired as time goes on. The road I was going to park on is the closest one to town by a long way. Parking is limited to 2 hours. As I arrived, I found that there was a man pulling into a space at the very end of the bay. Luckily, there was plenty of room for 2 cars despite the fact that he was driving a big Land Rover /4x4 type thing. Except that he decided to park right in the middle of the 2 spaces. These spaces aren't marked out, it's just one continuous bay. My friend who was in the car nipped out and asked if he wouldn't mind pulling forward, assuming that he didn't realize that he was about 2 from the car in front of him. He explained that he didn't like being close to other cars because then he might get blocked in if someone parked close to him. My friend felt embarrassed by the conflict and so got back in the car. Here's where I might be the arsehole. I opened my window and asked if he could please move up because it was the last space available and he was taking up 2 spaces. When he explained that he didn't want to because he didn't want to get parked in, I told him that there was very little space in the town we live in and that taking up 2 spaces wasn't really okay. Could you please move forward? He and his wife were both arguing with me at this point. No one was shouting or excessively rude, but I was quite definite that I didn't think his behavior was acceptable. He said he would pull forward. He got back in the car and drove off. I did see that much further down the road a new space had opened up. I didn't notice it until he drove there, and he parked there instead. I parked on the very end of the bay, leaving room for a car of his size to park. Aita for insisting that he move and not taking his initial refusal? I worry that I should just let things like this go, and it's not worth causing an argument, but at the same time I really dislike selfishness. We're all on the same planet and we need to share, and taking more than our fair share is what makes everything harder for everybody else.